All right, in the midst of replacing the door handle, this is the broken one. As you can see, these are the parts right here. So just broke that little tab off. It was an 8mm screw, bolt rather. So obviously 8mm extension, and it bolts in right here. I've already pulled the door panel off. There's nothing to show there, mainly because every single one of the connectors was broken. It was taped on anyway. So knowing that, went to Napa, get a pack of new retainers and a couple new screws that will help me reinstall this correctly. But before I do that, I'm going to clean this up a little bit and re-lube it. I don't know, speaker, I'll try to get some dust off of it, I guess. Other than that, it's it is what it is. Not much else to say. I would like to replace this insulation at some point. I saw that on Amazon or eBay. It's a fairly decent price, so I might get that. Not much else to do here. I did hear some metal rattling when I was driving it, so I think I'll look inside and see if I can see anything loose. But in the meantime, I got some weather coming in as always because I was out looking for these parts. So let me get this together. We'll be back in a minute. Of course, technically this is a 97 XL F350. It's probably the same for the F250s. But these little retainers, they just slide into the slots. So very easy to put in. And there's only, I think there's only 2 bolts. I'm looking for it. Yeah, here's one. And then there's another one. It should be, oh yeah, right. Fits in right here. Of course, on the outside. Then this is for the door, and that's for the lock. So hopefully this will be better than what was there. And I think I'm going to put the door handle on first, and then just slide it over it. I greased this up, put some PB blaster on it first, and put a little bit of grease on there. We should be good to go. Maybe a little bit of grease on there just for the heck of it. Be back. So for the door handle replacement, of course, the original is I call it plastic, phenolic, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It just didn't last very good, obviously. You know, plastic items. So we found these on, I think it was Amazon or eBay, I'm not sure. Anyway, here's the part number if you need it. They're metal, obviously better quality, should last longer. Also, on the window handle, the screw is, as soon as I find it, is that it? Yeah, one little screw, and it's a T15 torque set. So got to make sure you have one of those puppies if you want to pull this out. We'll be back. All right, well, it's on and it's really tight, which is all great, but I'm going to pull it back off because we seem to have a problem here. This is separating, and I can see that this is disintegrating the original foam that's underneath of it. So I think it's going to be hot glue time, or hot glue gun time. So let's pull it back off and see what I can do to fix that. Okay, we pulled it off and found out that the plastic is broken on the end. So checked online, prices average about $72 for a used one. I'm not going to do it. So we're going to try the glue gun and clamp method, and we'll be back. All right, well, it's basically fixed. I had to use quite a bit of glue to fill in the void and replace the missing plastic area. So I'll get it back on the panel. We'll see what it looks like. Hopefully it's not too obvious. Be back in a minute. All right, the door is finished. There's nothing I can do about this. I mean, I did put quite a bit of glue in there, hot glue. It dried hard, but it's just deformed because the plastic is broken, so it is what it is. Otherwise, the door is, or the door panel is nice and tight. I did find the window sweeps online at 1aauto.com, and I ordered them. So we'll get those replaced. And along with that, I was looking at the dash and I noticed that it had separated up here. And basically it was vibrating when you drove, and you know, all those irritating things. And then after I took it off, I noticed that the little spikes that should be attached to the cover are broken off. And of course they're sitting right here. And there was another one, I think, on this side that was also broken. So looking at it, you know, it's functional, but I'm only holding it in with like 2 screws and 1 spike. So I'm going to try the butyl tape approach again. Put some small bit of butyl tape along the top edge and the sides and press it in. And then I might put just a very, very small glob of hot glue at 3 locations, and that should do it. I just kind of pity the poor person who's going to have to remove it at some point in the future, though. They're not going to know what's going on. Oh well, they'll sort it out. Other than that, I was just cleaning it up. I took the instrument panel cover off and cleaned it up inside, put it back on, so it looks dust free, bug free. Wasn't hard, just screws all the way around, T15s I think. And that's where we stand right. Oh yeah, and the light switch knob, the little metal tab that was on the inside that holds the knob on, that was broken. And of course I couldn't get the knob off because of that, so I had to basically crush and cut it off. But it's available online, which I checked before I did that. So I'll get that replaced, get the window sweep replaced, try the butyl tape and the hot glue approach for the cover, and then I think I'm done with this on the interior, except on the passenger side door. I still have to replace that one door handle. We'll get back. All right, the first thing to note, I put the butyl tape on this, and I'm pretty sure that that butyl tape would hold it without screws or anything else. It is on there very solid. Love that stuff. You can just use it for so many different things. And I also got the window sweeps in today. So I'm going to start on this door. First, you can see the condition. So I'm going to get rid of this crap and get these new ones on and see what it looks like. Back in a sec. And my interior sweep is heavily corroded, damaged, whatever. And they're usually held in by these little snaps, which should just pop up, which is not wanting to do so. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. There we go. So you got these little metal clips here that one end fits into a slot, and then the 2 tab goes on the outside. Pretty simple. Don't know if I could do this one-handed here. Yeah, put the camera down for a minute, but from this angle you can see how damaged it is. Definitely not doing a thing except dropping pieces inside. Back in a second. All right, we got the first one in. Went in very easily. One small thing to note right here at the curve, it doesn't want to fit exactly probably as it should, and once you get both of them in there, this is extremely tight, so it might be difficult to roll the window up or down. So you just have to make sure that the inner lip of the sweep are both pointing up, as you can see. If not, it's going to be very, very tight. And I think tapping on it probably with a rubber mallet might help put it in position. I'll play with it a little bit, but overall it's in. Window goes up and it's doing its job, and it looks a lot better. So we're happy. And this is the exterior sweep on the passenger side. You can see how rusted out it is. Somewhere it's been trapping moisture. And of course it's all dropping down inside the door. I'll probably take the panel off and see if I can clean it out. But it's pretty nasty. The little clips are staying on the door, so I'm gonna have to do some work here and get those off, because this is just falling apart. So these are the things that you're gonna probably run across. We'll be back. All right, just a rinse and repeat on the other door. So we got new window sweeps in and new handle, and I replaced some of the plastic spikes that hold the panel on, so now it's nice and tight. And of course I lubed it up, a little bit of grease on the door mechanism, and then I put some lube on the window mechanism, and here also. On this side, of course, we just did the same. It does not have a new window crank. This one's working, so I'll just leave it. And we did get the instrument cover, the dash cover, nice and tight. Still waiting on a doorknob, or a window. Good God, get it out. Light switch knob, because I had to break the other one to get it off, because that little metal tab had broke. But found one online for about 10 bucks. And I think that's gonna be about it. Although there is one other thing that I will be replacing. It's on order right now. And gotta replace the whole fixture in the back for the reverse light. It's all corroded, parts are breaking off, and it's plastic. So that's getting replaced. And that's it for the moment. Hopefully I don't break something else anytime soon and have to fix it too. Well, I got the light in. It's a groat. Dimensions on the exterior is 5.5, I think, or is it 6.5? Good grief, now I forget. 5.5 sounds familiar. And of course it's just advertised as a backup lamp. Part number 62151. And it's going to be a direct replacement. Just got to drill out these rivets, and then I'll decide whether I want to re-rivet or put in screws. So get this done first. Just one wire. All right, that's gonna be interesting. Might have to no, I guess they're both one wire. All right, so it'll be easy to fix. Be right back.